And so Maple it works similar to how any AI tool that is a chat-based tool that you might work with today. So you put in a question or you ask it to do a task and gives you a response. That's sort of straight out of the box, but straight out of the box with those public health guardrails by citing sources that you can trust and consistent answers every time. The second is Oak, which is a no-code agent builder, which can help you execute on the that five-step process that I showed you, right? So what it does is it allows you to identify a workflow, give it instructions, and have it draw from specific bodies of knowledge that you reference on your daily basis, so that you can make those steps and your workflow faster.
I always like to start with like, what can this thing not do? And this is a really important point. So I'm going to ask Maple to tell me to create a retirement party for our financial director, and that I want a funny toast for it. And what you're going to notice is that Maple responds and says that that falls outside of my request, my abilities. And it's because we have locked PH360 down to be public health only. So every general, right, if you think about it, every other general purpose assistant, AI assistant out on the market today that you could potentially look at, it's going to be able to instantly and cheerfully respond to that. What ours doesn't. One of the other things that the public health reasoning engine can do, and really any part of Maple can do, is it can draft Word documents for us, which is a really common thing for us in public health. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask it to draft an incident situation report for the outbreak. I gave it a date, I gave it an incident number, I gave it those 6 sections, and then I gave it some facts that I want it to use. And it's going to go through and it's going to draft those for me. And it's going to output it as a Word document. Now, what is unique about the way Maple works is one of the things that we've heard is that you really want to be able to work with the document with the AI, right? It's not that you want the AI to produce a document, then you have to download it, then you have to edit it, then you have to go back to the AI and like have it do all of these different things. We really want to be able to use the AI in our workflow so that you're never leaving it. And so what Maple does is it's going to generate that first draft for you. Once that's generated, I'll be able to open it and review it. So 2 things are really important about that. One is we don't just allow straight downloading of Word documents without somebody reviewing it. Remember, our whole goal and design decision here is to help to enforce good AI practices. And good AI practices means we review everything that the AI produces for us before we accept it. The second piece about this is I can change this and then go back to ask the AI to do something different. So if we just scroll through here, we look at the epi summary, and let's just say that, for whatever reason, I wanted, as this was coming in, I got new case reports. So I want to confirm cases to go to 23. I want 31 to go to 38, 38, and then let's see, my total cases to go up to 61, and then we'll do 3, 2, 6. Okay, so I'm going to just mark that as reviewed, and notice that I couldn't download it until I do that. So I reviewed it, now I can download it. But the more powerful thing here is that, okay, so I just made those changes. Now I want to go back and update that, and I'm going to give it some more information. So I'm going to say that one of the confirmed cases is actually a food employee who reports working shifts August 15th and the 16th while symptomatic. The person in charge attributed employee GI symptoms to the heat and didn't exclude. So what it's going to do is it's now going to take that information and it's going to update my sections for that incident report with that new information. And what you'll notice is it won't override the changes that I made in the epi section. So that's what we mean by when we say like being able to work with our AI assistants instead of having to do and in our workflow. rather than having to like go through all of these different things. It's going to tell me what it added, so I have a very quick idea here. And then it will, at the end, and then I'll be able to open it up and I can re-review it and notice that my counts are still the same, just like I updated 23, 38, 6, 61, all as well, but it added those additional pieces for me. So that's the power of AI that allows you to work, right? Output to a document, work within the document, go back, give it more information. And so you're constantly able to have PH360 open for like as your always ready assistant. The department. You you own it. We don't own it. I can't like even as an admin, I can't access your database. Like that's just a thing that we keep security on. That's one of the big parts about PH360 is that it you can put PHI in it, you can put PII in it. It is fully secured. We are audited to SOC 2 standards. As well as we support everyone's HIPAA compliance. We sign a BAA. Any of our clients we sign a BAA with to ensure that we can do that. And that's also how we can support things like Willow. So that's one of the key benefits is your staff doesn't have to think about like, can I put this into an AI because it's secured. Our platform is secured, so you can pretty much put anything into it. So we use AWS as our hosting partner. It does live within our virtual private cloud. So what that means is that everyone's tenant sort of lives within inside of our virtual private cloud, but like your database is your own database with your own key. And everything that passes back and forth between that database to the agents are their own thing. Every agent you build is its own runtime in our fabric. So it's not like you're sharing that with anyone else. And then your data is your data. So when you decide you're done, we don't keep that data. Yes. So the way that the public health reasoning engine works is it looks for a local requirement first, or a local document first. So something that is localized to you through an agent or through a document you upload. If it finds it, it will use that information. If it doesn't find it, then it goes out to the national corpus. If it finds something in the national system that it can in our public health reasoning engine, the national piece, it will cite that and use it. If it doesn't have something in either one of those, it will say it doesn't know and stop. So I like to think about it as like these concentric circles that the reasoning engine's working from.
So in exported Word documents, which is what you saw when you click generate document and it shows on the side, there's a footer in every exported document that says co-created with PH360 AI assistance. Whether or not y'all want to leave that in there is up to you, but it comes with it there as a footer. There is not a limited number of users. Our pricing is on that website. We have population-based pricing. What that means is that this is priced to be accessible to smaller health departments.